physical development, and this is my 177th weekly update. So, this week was kind of a weird week. My training scheme got kind of flipped around here and there. Not because of anything coming up, it was just like, I got a new training partner at the gym, and he's strong as fuck. Let's put it that way. Big guy, and he's very strong, and he needs technique work, and so I've been kind of helping him do that for this first week here, and then next week he'll need less and less and less, and then we can just sort of, just hammer the weights basically, and I can, chase him. I mean, dude did like a 500-something pound deadlift. He did a 495 deadlift. I mean, just like nothing, like it wasn't even there. I did manage to hit 415 again, which was very exciting. Although, when I look back, I think I should have done 405 for 2, because honestly, the first one went up pretty good, and I probably should have shot for a second one, because that's what I need to start doing. Anyway, so things got, mismatched here and there because of, having to take time to, do this and that. So next week will be better. The other great news is we finally are getting a log at the gym, so I can finally start training with an actual log for the log press. I'm still 15 pounds shy of the weight I need to be doing for at least one. Still at 185 right now for a push press, and I need that to be at least 200 for a log. So once we get the log done, that'll be exciting to finally be using that. Squats are finally going good again. Consistently hitting 360 for a single. It's moving okay, let's just put it that way. And I've actually just discovered tonight, I'm pretty sure I tore something in my hip. A while back, I was hitting like 315, not even that heavy, right? It's not that crazy of a number for me. I can do it for 5. I did it for 5 tonight, and not saying they were easy, but my form is better. I'm working on depth and stuff like that. And I have like this bruise on my hip, and it's right where everything hurts, and I think I actually may have like legitimately like torn a little something, because I remember I was doing that 315, and when I got to the bottom and came out of it, and it was so painful, I literally just heard like, and I thought it was just my hip popping. And now that I have a bruise on one side of my body but not on the other side of my body, I'm starting to kind of think maybe I actually might have done a good tear on it or something. But I'm just using my body as I normally would, which is honestly my prescription for rehab, is like just use your body like you normally would to the best of your ability. Which, what do you do with your hips? You squat, you deadlift, you do those kind of things. And that's what I'm doing, and the pain is getting less and less. Like, I can actually stand here and not feel like, holy shit, pain. If I sit for a while and then I stand up and walk, I feel it. But, I'm assuming it's just healing on its own, because I don't want a bunch of scar tissue to develop around the area. And that's what sitting around will do, and I don't want to do that. So I'm really not nervous about it, in terms of like, ruining my chances of competing. Other than that, not much else going on this week. Like I said, it was a kind of a mellow week. We still hit some good weights, some good numbers here and there, but it was, it's a very mellow week because, the new guy, so just training him and teaching him and stuff like that, which don't get me wrong, I love it. I love having another training partner and stuff like that. Great guy too. But I guess my advice for this week would be, if you have an injury like a tear, which I think I actually have, rest is not always the best thing to do for it. Talk to a doctor. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, but I don't necessarily think resting is always the best thing to do when you're injured. I usually think trying to move as much as you can within reason is the best thing for you. Using the muscle how it's supposed to be used will rehab it better in the long run, because if you sit there, it's going to develop scar tissue, which you're going to have to work out later anyway. And, then you'll end up like hips are off and stuff like that, So yeah, rehab by using it. And if you don't, then what's your excuse?